Wow. Okay, I had already had this recorded, or I thought I had it recorded, and nothing recorded. All right, cool. Anyways, take two. Xiong. Level 6 cost 5 green unit. When paired new type pilot, deploy two wire guided arms Xeon AP2 HP1. This unit can be paired with the pilot unit tokens. Destroy, deploy one rested Xeon head, Xeon, Jesus Christ, AP3 HP1 unit token. Xeon trait, and it links with Char, AP4 HP3. I am not a fan of its stats. I think it's very understated for what it is, but at the same time, it does replace itself heavily. It gets a token on pair, and it gets a token when destroyed. Not that that's going to be hard, but not bad. And I believe Char gives this high maneuver or +1 or some shit. It does something. Give me 1 second. I'm so mad that shit didn't record, by the way. Anyways, during this turn, this unit gets AP +1, and if it is Link, it gets HP. It gains high maneuver. Yeah, okay, so it's gonna get. Wow, Char's gonna bump this thing up to a 6/4 with high maneuver. Okay, okay, okay. It's a little better with Char. But I mean, either way, I like it. I like things that replace themselves, so you can be a little more liberal with how you use them. Pretty solid. And then we got Gundam Ferract. All right, so should have said at the beginning, but I was irritated. But I did say it in the same spot here. A, this is what I've been waiting for, and B, so I don't interrupt the rest of the video. My apologies for the heavy inhales in the last video for Blue. Rest assured that nothing has changed. I'm not going to edit that out because that takes a lot of time, and we are 4 days out from release as of the time of recording this, and I want to get these out to you guys. Actually get them all out this time, so unfortunately we're going to have to cut a little corners, and that means you're going to have to hear me inhale. I'm so sorry. I'm using a headset mic, so short of buying a mic with the pop filter, which I'm not going to do right now because I'm spending all my money buying cases for this game, I'm sorry. Apologies, but like I said, I will try in the future, and hopefully, fingers crossed, this is the last set of videos where you have to deal with that. But anyways, thanks for dealing with it, and tangent, and back to the video. Gundam Ferract. All right, Academy stuff. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting for this since we got the reveal of Green Soletta way back when, a few months ago. It is a level 6, cost 4 green unit, breach 5. Love that. Before Zero came out, I was in love with Wing during the beta, just because it had breach 5. I'm like, this shit's sick. If anything has breach 5, I'm gonna love it. And then I love Academy. Anime's trash. Don't watch it. Just take my word that it had all the potential in the world. If you watched Darling in the Franxx, yeah. If you watched both of them like I did, I'm so sorry. And if you watched neither, just don't. Just take my word for it that they were really good in the first half. But anyways, I do like Witch from Mercury, all things considered. And I did like White Academy when that came out in the beta, so I am excited for a green, white, pure Academy. That's what I'm going to build. Is it going to be good? Who knows, but breach 5 on this bad boy, and then once per turn, during your turn, when one of your other Academy units receives damage from an enemy, place 1 EX resource. So the green is going to focus heavily on EX resources, which is what green seems to like to do with the wing, bird mode, and first contact, and then with age number 1, and I think another one that places an EX or does something when you use an EX. So it's just playing more into that. It gets both the breach and the resource ramp. So I'm excited for that. And it links with Ellen, which we already have a white one that sees enhanced person number 4, but we are also going to have a green one in this as well, who's enhanced person number 5, and I'm going to bitch about him when we get to him. This is an AP5, HP4, pretty solid stats for a level 6. I'm excited. Yeah, this card's going to be lit. And then we move on to GN Armor Type D Trans Am is a level 6 cost 5 color green type unit. So this one has Breach 3. Not as good as Breach 5. Destroy. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal one CB unit card that's level 5 or lower among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. It is a CB trait, GN Drive trait, and it links with Lock On. So with Lock On, this one's to a 5/7, which is neat, and it can also choose an active enemy with equal or lower level. So that's dope. So if CB did not have a level 6 link with Lock On, it does now, and if it already did, then now it has another. So more options is always good. I hate this deck. Let me be completely clear. I think it's way too consistent, and I hate that they always have a fucking pilot to link. I don't like it. But it adds variety, and, you know, I'm down for more options for more decks to let the creativity flow, even if I suffer. Next we got Gundam Elfrith Level 4 costs 3 green unit. Once per turn, during your turn, when you play and activate a Dawn of Fold command card using an EX resource, draw 1. It is a Dawn of Fold and Academy unit, and it links with Sophie Hulone. AP 4, HP 3. Pretty solid. Fun fact, I used to think Sophia/Sophie was like a really pretty and unique name, and then I met one, and then I met another, and then I met another, and then I met another, and then I met another. Yeah, I no longer think it is very unique. But anyways, this is solid. So spoiler, they made all the pilots for Dawn of Fold, which is Sophie and Noria command cards, which I think, so I'm not the biggest fan of command pilots, but I do like their dual purpose, and I like how this really just plays into that. Would I have liked to see them as dedicated pilots? Yes. I think they deserve that much respect. I really like them in the anime as characters, even though they were slightly wasted in my opinion, but they were cool and the potential was there. But I'll make the one exception for these just because it fits so well with what the Academy Green is trying to do. But we will get more into that as we see more, like this one, Gundam Elfrith Thorn, level 5 cost 3 green unit, Breach 3, so that's 2 of these Academy things that have Breach, solid. And then just a blanket effect, during your turn, when you play and activate a Dawn of Fold command card using an EX resource, you may pair that card from your trash with one of your units with Gundam Elfrith in its card name. We just went over Gundam Elfrith now we have Gundam Elfrith Thorn, so both are viable targets. And then this is a Dawn of Fold and Academy card, and it links with Noria Do Not, and it is an AP 4, HP 4. Solid all around. I think the Breach is dope. And then the you get to draw one, which is awesome. These Elfriths I think are very solid. I like them. And then we'll talk more about them as we get to their command pilots. Kikuroga MS Mode GQux. Level 7 costs 4 green unit. All your unit tokens gain Breach 1. During Link, all units that are level 3 or lower other than unit tokens are deployed rested. And it links with Shaliable. AP 3, HP 6. So I said it once, you missed it, so I'll say it again. I think this is the first like straight dud card. I think all the cards in blue were somewhat playable, whether it be meta or off meta. I think, you know, they're useful to some extent. This card, I'm not seeing too much with it. Definitely not meta. I think it's way too late to care about level 3 units and put them in rested. I think if it was like maybe level 4, would level 5 be too much of a reach? I don't know, man. But if this is a level 7, like it's up there. Like after from level 7 and up, like I need to see some like solid effect. I need to see some game-ending effects, some heavy stun, some heavy destruction, you know, some heavy control. Like that's what I'm looking for from level 7 and above. And this, I'm just not. The level 3 is what caps it out, I think, from really making it like a heavy effect. Yeah. Gundam Curios, Tail Booster. Level 5, cost 4, green unit. Deploy, choose one of your units paired with a Super Soldier pilot. During this turn, it may choose an active enemy unit that has level 4 or lower as its attack target. It is a CBG Android trait, and it links with the Haptisms, AP 5, HP 3. Alright, so another CB unit. Yeah, man, I really hate this deck. But hey, man, this one's cool though. I like it. During this turn, we choose an active enemy. Level 4 or lower for a level 5. Not bad. It's pretty solid. And it's pretty good stats. I think with Alleluia, which is the one we have right now, the green one, it turns into a what, 6/5? Yeah, I think it's a 1/1. Or is that lock on? I think I'm thinking of lock on. Alleluia is a 1/1, so it just becomes a 6/4. But either way, that's not bad. Like, you could knock it down with other things. Or not, I mean, you could choose this one, or you could choose something else that's linked with another super soldier. Not bad. I think it's I don't know if it'll see too much play in the deck. I don't play the deck. I just play against it and cry. But I think it's a pretty solid option. All right, here's a shit I like. Here we go. Gundam Aerial Rebuild. Level 7, cost 5, green unit. Deploy, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. You may reveal 1 Academy unit card, command cards among them, and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. Academy trait, links with Maguro Soleta Mercury, and it is an AP 5, HP 2. Solid. I like looking at the top 3 cards of my deck. Pretty versatile too, with unit and command cards, so this can grab if you're playing Choo Choo or the other guy, or obviously you're playing both Sophie and Noria, and then all your other units are gonna be Academy cards. So we're in there. I think there's 9 times out of 10 this thing's gonna go off, unless you hit a base, which is unfortunate. But hey, man, that's the name of the game. Yeah, this thing is solid. I'm gonna jump ahead and just mention Soleta because I already know she's a 2/2. So this bitch gets up to a 7/7, which is dope. I'm excited. It's a shame we didn't get her, her big, her big guy, her big girl, her big mech at the very end of the series. Spoiler alert: it was in the series for like 5 minutes. I don't even remember the mech's name. Oh man, that show makes me so upset. Anyways, Gund Volva. Level 3 cost 2, green unit. I'm sure I'm saying the second half of that name wrong. I don't care. It's a Dawn of Fold Academy card. No link, which is unfortunate, but it is an AP 3, HP 2. And to read the effect, during your turn, if you have another Dawn of Fold unit in play, place 1 EX resource on destruction. So, not bad. I mean, just play it, let it die, get an EX resource. If you have other Dawn of Folds, which is the 2... Which should be the 2 Elfriths, and yeah, that's it. So the 2 Elfriths are Dawn of Fold, and then he's a Dawn of Fold, so... It's good, it helps. It helps the play. Garma's Dop is a level 3 cost 1 green unit. Deploy, look at the top card of your deck, return it to the top of your deck, or place it into your trash. And it links with Garma Zabi. So I like the first Dop, just Dop. I like looking at one card. It helped. This one, I don't know if I want to wait till level 3 to play a 1/1. But it is on deploy. And then I believe Garma, I combined his 2 names. I think it's Garma Zabi. Yeah. Garma has it on destruction effect, so it makes a nice pair. Like a nice little duo to just get Scry killed and place an EX resource. Oh yeah, I'm jumping ahead a little bit. Whatever. Yeah, on itself, no, I don't like it. With Garma, yeah. Would I play them both to make it worth it? I don't know. But then we got Big Row. Level 5, cost 3, green unit. Link took one, and it is a AP 5, HP 4 vanilla. I like it. I'll pay 3 for a 5/4. I don't need an effect. An effect would be nice, but I don't need one. It's solid. Just the fact that it can link is dope. Um, yeah, no, no complaints. That this card on its own, I think it's neat. Takron does something. I'll get there when I get there. Zagrello, level 3, costs 1, green unit. Attack choose one active enemy unit. It gains blocker during this turn. AP 4, HP 1. Xeon trait, no link, which is unfortunate. So I like the idea that you can make something a blocker to make your opponent block with said thing and then either take it out or ping it or do something else. I don't know, man. I like giving your opponent effects because you can kind of play a little bit of mind games, but yeah, man, I hate the HP one. It's never gonna attack, like, or it will, and your opponent just, I don't know, it just doesn't. This one doesn't bring me joy. I think this one's another dud. Gundam Dynames, GN full shield, level 3, cost 2, green unit. Once per turn, if you have a CB pilot in play, when this unit receives damage from an enemy, reduce it by 1. That's dope. So that's any damage, battle or effect. Cool, solid. And it is a CBGN drive, links with lock on, AP2, HP3. Lock on is a 1-2, so that bumps it up to a 3-5, which is neat. Oh, and then lock on lets you attack directly, I believe, is what we've already established. Yeah. Lock on lets you swing into something of equal or lower level. So yeah, you can swing this on early game and take some shit out and reduce your damage by 1. That'll make this live majority of cases. There's not a lot of things out there that are AP 6 at level 3. So yeah, this one's solid. Choo-Choo Semi Trainer, there we go. And I love Choo-Choo. I love her in the show. I love so many things about that show except the show itself. God damn it. Choo-Choo Semi Trainer, level 3, cost 2, green unit. Attack, choose one of your other academy units during this turn. It may choose an active enemy unit that's level 3 or lower as an attack target. It links with an academy trait, is an academy trait, and has an AP3, HP2. So that's cool. I mean, it links to Choo-Choo, it links to the other guy, it links to Suletta, it links to, I believe, Sophie and Noria are both academy as well. That's a cool thing about the academy units, even though like the white ones, not very many of them don't link. Like, so they're all pretty, like, you're gonna have a link even with your command pilot, so it's pretty dope. I don't know if I'll play her. Play this one. I mean, I do like that it can choose attack like active enemy units, but it's level 4 or lower. I don't know. Then we got Hindry, level 2, cost 2, green unit. It is another academy card trait. No link on this one though. Way to catch me with my foot in my mouth. And then AP3, HP2. I do not like anything about this card. I do not like level 2 cost 2s. It does not need to be a 3-2. It could have been a 2-2 cost 1. Unnecessary. But it is an academy. I mean, okay, that's just me being biased. Like, a 3 AP is not bad. I have thoughts and ideas. And Xavier's Gion Hakuji Pax GQ. Level 5, cost 3, green unit, vanilla, Xeon trait, and it links with Xavier. All of it. AP4, HP5. Yeah, no, not bad for a level 5. Yeah, pretty good vanilla just on its own. I don't know what Xavier does, but we'll get to him when we get to him. And here we have my girl. Love her. I wish they would have done you better. Wish they didn't do you so dirty. Also, your mom deserves to be in jail. Soletta Mercury. Level 5, cost 1, green pilot. Burst, add this card to your hand. Standard during link, once per turn. When you play and activate an academy command card using an EX resource, if you have no remaining EX resources, place one rested EX resource. Solid. And both the Donna Fold command cards are also Academy command cards. So they're just a synergy like this. They just made this. I love this so much. Is it going to be good? I don't know. Am I still excited regardless? Oh yeah. If you couldn't tell. She's an AP2, HP2, so solid, solid. Love that. She's great. She's wonderful. She's amazing. This art, I believe, is from her in her other mech, not in Ariel. So that's why I thought we were gonna get her other mech. So that's a little disappointing. But whatever. Moving on. Garmazabi is level 3, costs 1, color green, pilot, and it burst added to your hand. Standard during link destroyed if you have no EX resources. Place 1 EX resources. So there's that. AP1, HP0. Still doesn't. It's alright. Like as a duo, they're okay. I just don't know where they'd fit. Here we have Ellen Saris, number 5, enhanced person number 5. There's 5 of them. Oh man, that was such a wasted character, man. That's a wasted moment. Just in general, like man, that show had all the. If you're gonna watch Gundam, start and you haven't watched any of them, start with Witch from Mercury. Because if you start with any other ones, you're gonna you gotta start with the worst one first, so it can only go up from there. Start with the bottom of the barrel so it can only get better. Anyways. First, add this card to your hand. During link attack, you may choose one of your academy units. During this battle damage this unit would receive is dealt to that unit instead. Academy trait, AP1, HP2. So this works perfect with the Ferract unit, which is you place an EX resource when one of your other academy units takes damage. You choose one of your academy units to take fucking damage. It doesn't even have to be rested either. It just takes the damage. So it's great. It's dope. And then you get your EX resource, and then you can play a command card with an EX resource and just do your shenanigans with the EX resource. It's dope. I love the cohesiveness that they did with this. And this is just a package too. This is not like the green. You can't make full green academy, I don't think. Tuck one. Level 4 costs 1 green pilot. Burst at this card to your hand. When this unit is blocked by an enemy that is level 4 or lower, it can't receive battle damage during this turn. Xeon trait, and it is an AP2 plus 0. Okay, so that makes Big Row pretty solid. Like most of your level 4 or lower, most of your like annoying blockers are level 4 or lower. Like yes, Ailstrike is a 5, but people are attacking more with Ailstrike for the most part. Like the ones you really got to worry about are like Elfrith and Rick Diaz. And then we just got another white level 3 2/4 blocker, I believe, which I will get to in the white video. That's a level 3. So pretty solid. Oh, this also does gets around Launcher Strike if people are playing that. Yeah, man. And this is just you can just put Homeboy under any unit. I'll fucks with him. I'll fucks with you, Tuck one. Encounter, level 5, costs 1 green command. We're at the commands now. Main, look at the top 5 cards of your deck. You may reveal 1 pilot among them and add it to your hand. Return the remaining cards randomly to the bottom of your deck. Sounds good. Sounds good, but it's only pilots. And a path to victory and defeat was pilots and units, and that still didn't get a ton of play. Even though you were running the same amount of unit to pilot ratio, if not more, than you would be running pilots with this one. Because you would run what, 4 wing zeros, 4 wing, and then back in the day you would be running like 4 death sites, plus 4 duos and 4 heroes. Like you had a lot more options to make that go off than you do here. Like max, you're playing 12 pilots unless you're crazy. So I don't know. I don't see this one being played too much. And it's the same like level and cost too. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Indiscriminate Violence, level 5, costs 1, green command. Main, choose 1 friendly academy unit. During this turn, it may choose an active enemy unit with 5 or less AP as its attack target. If you use an EX resource to play this card, choose 1 to 2 friendly academy units instead. Pilot is Noria Dunak, and she gives AP plus 2, HP plus 0. She's dope. Yeah, choose 1 friendly academy unit with 5 or less AP. So okay, so hear me out. Since you're playing white, we can always play our good old friend no, you can't, because that's only during the battle. But we could play What's his face? Shit. Unforeseen. Unforeseen. Which knocks down the AP by 3. So you choose one of your academy units, and then before you attack, you can make something become AP minus Tres. And let me make sure I am thinking clearly, because then I say things that are wrong. You're lying. Oh my god. There we go. During this turn. See, okay, yeah, so totally, you could totally do that. Hey, you could play her, choose an academy unit, or if you use an EX resource, which you may or may not have gotten from Ellen and or his Fair Act, you can use an EX resource and choose 2 instead. So if there's only one viable target that's AP 5 or less, then you can Unforeseen Incident the other one for 3. Now it's AP 5 or less, more than likely. Unless it was AP fucking 9, which not very many are getting up there right now. Like, yeah, you can get 2 that you can swing as active. So that's solid. That's dope. They ain't living, but they're taking 2 heavy hitters down with them, so that seems pretty cool in my book. Or if you want to play white and do a top end of Freedom with Kira, Freedom does it -2 for the turn as well when a white unit is paired with a white pilot, or something like that. It depends how you want to play it. This is cool though. This is cool. I'm probably gonna stick with the pure academy. We'll see. I don't know. I'm just gonna throw everything in a bucket and see what I like. Destined Battle. Level 2, cost 1, green command. Burst, add this card to your hand. Choose one of your rested units. During this turn, all enemy units must choose that unit as their attack target when attacking. So that's cool. So you see this late game, and you have Ferric out, and you have something else that's rested. You can have him swing into that so you can get your EX resource, which that's neat. And it's an action. So the thing that sucks with this is that you have, I believe this doesn't, does this change the attack target? Actually, no, yeah, it would go off on the first attack, I believe so. Who's the judge? Judge, if ruling on this card, please. If anybody's a judge, comment in the comments if this does override the first attack, because you have to play on action. So you have to play on attack declaration, action step, destined battle. Now you gotta swing into that bitch instead. But either way, even if you do gotta, if I'm right, which I think I'm wrong, but if I'm right, and it doesn't take up the first attack, then the other ones have to swing into it, and you're set either way, because either they stop the attacks and end their turn, or they swing into an academy unit, and now you have an EX for next turn. Or for an action. Like this one, which is from Earth, level 4, cost 1, green command, main action, choose one friendly academy unit. During this turn, reduce the next damage it receives by 2. If you use an EX resource to play this card, reduce it by 4 instead. You see synergy with what I was just saying. Anyways, Academy, Donna full trait, AP1, HP1. So she's solid. She pilots the which gives me a draw when you use an EX resource. So that's dope. And she reduces damage by 4 if you're using it, which is fucking nasty. So you could do that. Take the 1 hit, get your EX, and then use the EX to not die. Solid. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna mess with these things. Oh, so much. Anyways, Aboa Q, level 5, cost 1, green base. We're in the bases now. Burst, deploy this card. Deploy, add 1 of your shields to your hand. Pretty standard. While you have a rested Xeon unit in play, this base can't receive battle damage from enemy units that are level 4 or lower. It is a Xeon Stronghold trait, and it is an AP 0 HP 5 base. Ugh. It's like, but also not, I like that's level 5. I want to see some more later game Xeon stuff because like the big Xeon boys, like they're so cool, and I want to see someone do some. I'm not, but I want to see someone do something. You know what I mean? So someone can do something neat with these. Uh, but it's just straight aggro, bro. It just taps out level 4. It's like this. You'll never see this unless we get more like top heavy Xeon stuff. But I do like it because it forces your opponent to answer your units because while you have a rest of Xeon. I mean, granted, if they had just have level 5 or higher units, then whatever. But yeah, it's all right. Like I think this is neat, and it makes me just want to see more top end Xeon stuff, especially with the Xiong that I started the video with, and just other stuff from set 1, 2, and 3. Ninth Tactical Sector. Level 3 costs 1 green base. Burst, deploy this card. Deploy, add 1 each to your hand. Standard. When you place an EX resource, choose one friendly Academy unit. It gets AP plus 2 during this turn and is an Academy Stronghold. AP 0, HP 5. So, before I get too excited, level 3 is kind of its detriment because you're not going to start gaining EX resources until later in the game, unless you're playing like First Contact, which I think is a level 3, and Bird Mode, which is a level 3, cost 3. So, like you're not really. But then if you use those, you're taking up your whole turn. So, I don't know. I just think this card's gonna come out way too early. But at the same time, you're running 4. At least I am. So if you can't use the first one, you can use the second one. If you can't use the second one, you can use the third one. You know, come on. By the third one, you should be having your enhanced person number 5 and your Ferric like on something. You know, like you should be able to start getting those EX resources. And then Suleta comes in at level 5 too. Link her with anything. Yeah, like you play that, you play a command card, you get an EX resource. Like, oh, actually, I guess no. You could use this one with Volva. You just have another one, kill it, gain EX. Yeah, there you go. You got 2 of those on field. You kill the first one, you get an EX because you have another Donald Fold thing there, and then you can give that AP plus 2, which would put it up to something. Yeah, 5, and then you can swing it to something and take it out. And you got your EX resource for whatever the fuck. Okay, sure. Okay, Volva just earned its place in the deck, and so did this. I mean, this is gonna be in there anyways, but all right, I take it back. 3 is not. If you're playing Volva, you could get some use out of this sooner rather than later. All right. But anywho, that's gonna be it for the green cards of the set. Obviously, you know what I'm most excited about. What are you most excited about? If anything, is green your color this set, or are you just looking right past it? Was it blue, or is it one of the other colors we have yet to cover? Red, purple, white? I know I'm going to be messing with something of every color, really. There's something I want in every color. But let me know what you think. Once again, excuse my inhales. You're just going to have to keep dealing with them. I hope they're not too obnoxious. And I will see you in the next one.